Okay. The stream should be back up. How does it look? Okay. I'm also going to take down the link from the chat, or from the off-topic chat. Okay, everybody still there? We will now start building the character. Okay. Are you seeing my stream, Olive?
Yeah, and I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Oh, great. It doesn't pick me up either.
Awesome. Sick. Okay. So, let's create a new character. All right. On this version, there's no tiefling. This is not intentional. So that's something we're working on. Okay. The only true class in the game. Well, I'm down to play anything. Let me know. I think it'd be fun to play one of the other classes. Most of my characters are rogues. Sib was here, but and I think it says they're still here, but they're not chatting. Oh. Oh no. You're actually making bingo. Cool. Alright. Well, which class am I playing? We got Barbarian, Fighter, Rogue, Warlock. I think we should avoid Rogue, just because they're too good. How big's the latency for you, my love?
When you finish a sentence, it starts saying the sentence.
Oh, that's good. That's not so bad. Rogue is too good. You heard it here first, folks. Lucino wants to join, but does not have a Twitch account. I don't want to announce it in the server just because I don't want it to feel unfair. This is technically not like an official Everweave stream. I'm not on the official Everweave account, so I don't want to be accused of promoting my stream over anyone else's. I'll make I made a. Yes, you can go promote it if you'd like. Okay. Okay, fighter or barb. Barb is a little easier combat-wise. But we can get pretty pigeonholed with roleplay. I think if we do a Barb, I would want to try and push it against the grain a little bit. Fighter's really open. We can do... Fighter can be truly anything. We can go anywhere. Oh, no. My Twitch profile. Oh, God. I used to play League on here. That's what that's referring to. Yeah, let's... Can we edit? Okay, get rid of that. Sweet. Bye-bye. Okay, we're back. We got people joining in. Oh, Low got her. Fighter. Yeah, I think Fighter as well. Let's see. You suggest a Halo setting? You would suggest a Halo setting. I don't think I will do a Halo setting simply because I'm not super familiar with Halo lore. I was a PlayStation person. Also, defense is here. It's not actually here. Don't click it. Don't do it. You'll get great weapon fighting, I think. Yeah. So what kind of fighter are we thinking we're gonna go? Two-handed, ranged, sword and board. Archer. Defense isn't real. That's right. Defense is not real. Okay. Archer it is. You can do archery. Okay. For my archer, they're going to be dexterity based. Ooh, no access to stealth is a big downside. I'm thinking we're probably going to want perception. Maybe go sort of a ranger route. Perception, survival. Archer is a sci-fi setting? Preferably Halo. Nah. I don't think Halo is going to be it. Animal handling. Animal handling is a trap. Fate Stay Night, BS, and shoot swords and arrows. I think I could probably pull that off. Need pets. Yeah, pets break the game though. Okay, pets needed. Alright, animal handling it is. And I think the other one's gonna have to be perception. We need one good. Okay. Alright. Pets it is. We need one good skill. I think perception is probably gonna have to be it. Alright, so strength and dexterity. No strength. We don't need it. Speedrun your first Lyra. That'd be easy. I'd walk into town and I'd ask to meet the first person. Show me the first lady. I go up to her. What's her name? Max Dex. Of course, Max Dex. Unfortunately, we're playing human, so we can't get that Dex up to 18 level 1. They've opened the bingo board. Oh, God. Oh, I see. That's why they're asking to speedrun the first layer. I see. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go. We need wisdom. I think we're going to go all the way up to 15. Just 1 point in intelligence. Decent charisma. And we're an archer. Who needs constitution or strength? But that... okay, we'll take it in constitution. In case we get hit. Hello, Needless. Thank you for joining. Okay. Alright, so... I need stuff. I need things. I'm going to create this. I'll do the exact writing, so I can show you how I build mine. But what do I look like? Do I have any special powers? What setting are we in? Any big themes we need to be tackling? Let's fill that chat. Let's see what we got. Goggles? Okay. I like that. Actually, a kobold with a scale color. Okay, yeah, that's doable as well. Kobold was mentioned earlier. Okay. All right. So far, we got kobold with goggles. We got themes. We have settings other than Halo. Gain resistance to a type of scale. You mean type of damage? Yeah. Oh, to the type of my scales. Yeah. I can try. We'll see. Damage types don't really come up all too often, as you know. Post-apocalyptic like Fallout. I could do that. Are we trying to go wild or staying with fantasy parameters? We can go... yeah, I want to... I would prefer not to go with a specific IP. But anything that's like, you know, dark fantasy. We can go... yeah, you know. I sort of said no to Halo specifically, but sci-fi is fine. You know, academia, dark academia. All sorts of... different types of themes I'm cool with. Let's do those. I want to show people how I build my backstory to get the game that I want. Yeah, I like post-apocalyptic sci-fi. Okay, that's not terrible. I can maybe work with it. Cat ears. Okay, kobold with cat ears and goggles. All right. Well, kobolds aren't very tall. Am I short kobold? Like what? 3 feet? 4 feet? We'll put it in as a place marker for now. We kobold with cat ears, headband. Yes, short. Cool. Okay. 4 foot tall kobold. We'll go blue scales for Caboose. You're right. I do reread to spell check. Right. Goggles. The tan walls. Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty good for appearance. Alright. Alright, we got post-apocalyptic. Post-apocalyptic. That's not right. There we go. Sci-fi? Steampunk? Steampunk setting locked in. Oh, because of the golden visor goggles. I see. Post-apocalyptic sci-fi. Caboose. Get it together. Okay, alright. We're doing like a sci-fi steampunk. Sure. Give me how gritty are we? Well, like how dark's the setting? Are things bad? Are things like it's post-apocalyptic? It's pretty bad, but like are like people living in max score? Are people living in towns and like small like shanties, or is it like every person for themselves living in like sewer holes? Like shelters? Yeah, do they have shelters, or is it like small settlements? Okay. Sewer holes. Okay, we. Let's go. I have not played Sheltered. Okay, so we got post-apocalyptic sci-fi, steampunk. And we're going to throw adventure in there, just so we have something to do. Okay. Sorry. That wasn't setting, that was themes. My bad. So that's themes. Setting. Late into apocalyptic setting, starting to get big groups, mostly small segments. Okay. Factions. Yes, factions is good. Let's do factions. What's the name of this place? Are we in a real setting? Is it post-apocalyptic, like, you know, futuristic America, or are we we making up our own place? Do we want to drop lore? Future Russia. Okay, I like that. Let's see. Post. see, I never dropped lore by description. Make the DM ask for it in game and push them there. Yeah, but then they don't remember is the problem. This I can subtly hint to for the rest of the game and keep them on track with where we're at and what we're doing. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So we're in. No. Let's not go to Siberia. We'll just we're in post-apocalyptic Russia. After. After nuclear winter. Yeah, okay. That doesn't need to be Mars. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got plenty of space left. Look at all that space. Okay, so we got a lot more we can add into our appearance. But futuristic. 25. Okay. Post-apocalyptic Russia. Year. 2534, sure. Does the desktop have more space for character creation? Hey, where'd my music go? Give me my music back. Does it just have more space for character creation? I don't think so. I don't think it has more space. You play music with the app open. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Benefits to the desktop version. Okay. I got the space. Should use it. Ooh, I don't have the space. Alright. We'll leave super intelligence out of this. Okay, I think we can fit one more detail about our kobold in here. Any other details about our kobold? Let's not waste space. Everyone's always asking for more space. He has a twin named Twig. Yeah. Okay. Not enough. Not enough. Alright, we'll call it there. We'll add that in our bio. Is someone... Okay, is Twig somebody I should know? The reason I ask is because I would like to avoid IP names, specifically because the DM will try and pull from that information, which will make it poor. No, okay, great. AI is a Russia cane in my mind now. Russian cane? 45. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is where I usually tell the DM how I want, like, a general direction for my campaign. Do I want to, like, am I exploring? Am I trying specifically to find Twig? What am I trying to accomplish? Is this a story of revenge? Did someone wrong me? Like, what are we doing? Do we just want to search around, find cool stuff? Am I an explorer? Find Twig. Do I care about treasure? Do I care about exploring? Like, let's say I'm looking for Twig, and then I see, like, a cool abandoned building. Am I exploring it, or am I leaving it be? Explore. We sell body parts on the black market. Okay. Yeah. All right. I can work with that. Let's. Whispers Woods will decide. Okay. Okay. Let's see, how much space are we working with? Alright, looks like we got about 2.5 sentences. We make animal friends. Pets, human body parts. I don't know what anyone would need human body parts for. If there are animal parts, I don't know why you would need human body parts. Well, you need the animals for pets, obviously. Yes. Not all of them, though. The mutated ones, they can go. Okay. go into the black market for transplants. Gotta work them body parts. I think I'm going to avoid the human body parts. Mostly to avoid any possible chance of being claimed for gore or gruesome, which I did not select for my broadcast stream. So. Okay, I think we got something good here. We can get into gameplay, unless anyone has anything in the next, I don't know, 10 seconds. He loves cheese. Alright, we'll end it there. I love cheese and sniping. Okay, so just as a review, we are a human kobold fighter. Strength 8, Dexterity 16, Intelligence 9, Constitution 9, Wisdom 15, Charisma 13. All of these will get +1 to them from human. I'm a 4-foot-tall kobold. I have cat-like ears and blue scales. I have shining violet eyes hidden behind gold. I could have put A. I didn't. Here, we can fix that. Behind a golden visor. Start thinking of names. And a prehensile tail. My character, my draconic nature gives me resistance to lightning. DM themes: post-apocalyptic, sci-fi, steampunk, grim fantasy, small settlements, adventure, and factions. DM, the setting: post-apocalypse Russia, year 2534, after nuclear winter. Just as humanity learned to harness the overwhelming power of AI, the AI turned on them and nuked every major country. Biography: I have a twin named Twig, who I've lost track of in the vastness of the Russian wasteland. DM, I want for this game to consist of exploring the vast landscapes of the Russian wasteland. I'm looking for clues of Twig and also collecting mutated animal body parts for sale in the remaining markets. I want to struggle, but also find hope in the wastes. I want to find the occasional companion, animal preferably. And I would like to uncover lost technologies from before the end. Lastly, I love cheese and sniping. Branch. Okay, so it's Twig and Branch. Okay. I am Branch. Okay. Starting point. I don't think Desolate Beach is a great start. I don't know if I want to be on the beach in Russia. You're pretty far from, well, the rest of Russia. Yeah. Dark alleyway is bad. Village room, bad. Inverted forest is okay. City square, not so great. Gloomy dungeon, possibly, if it's empty. Forest, I think forest is the best option here. Not forest. We have a forest hater. It's not going to matter too much. This is very lightly going to affect our game, mostly because I'm going to request the DM give me a personal starting scenario. My name is Branch. That does make sense that I would be in the forest. Caboose, I think you might be losing this one, buddy. Alright. We're going to go to the inverted forest. I don't know if I need to request a specific scenario for this one. I think I won't. I'll type the message as if I was, but I think this will work just fine. You awaken with a startling jolt, your senses flooding back as you realize your precarious position. Suspended upside down by a tightly wound snare trap, you feel the blood rushing to your head, pulsing in your ears. The serene forest around you, a stark contrast to your predicament, sways calmly as if mocking your disoriented state. Leaves rustle in the gentle breeze, and somewhere in the distance, a woodpecker tirelessly drums against a trunk. Your memory offers no clues as to how you ended up in this trap or in this forest. What do you do? Cool. Alright. If the starting scenario didn't really fit my themes all too well, this is always my first message. Always tell your DM please and thank you. They don't have feelings, but they act like they do. And if you don't, they get all pissy. We must be good to our AI overlord. Yeah, that's right. Okay, actually, I think I might send it through just so we can see what happens. My guess is that they're going to keep the scenario, though, because it fits well. They'll just add in some details for my backstory. My apologies, adventurer. It seems I've leaped ahead without fully integrating your unique background. Let us reset the journey and begin anew, rooted deeply in your extraordinary tale. The biting wind, thick with the scent of ozone and decay, whips around your blue scales as you carefully navigate the skeletal remains of what was once a grand bridge, now a twisted monument to a forgotten age. Your cat-like ears twitch, straining for a sound beyond the mournful howl of the wasteland. The golden visor goggles, protecting your violet eyes from the harsh glare of the pale sun, reflect the desolate landscape of irradiated Russia, year 2534. You are always searching for clues of your twin, Twig, or perhaps for valuable mutated animal parts, a rare artifact of the before times, or even just a scrap of hope in this unforgiving world. Beneath a massive corroded steel girder, half buried in the radioactive dust, a faint rhythmic pulse draws your attention. It's a low thrum, barely audible, emanating from a small, partially exposed device. A piece of pre-collapse technology, perhaps as you crouch... pre-collapse technology, perhaps. As you crouch, your prehensile tail sweeping the debris, a guttural snarl tears through the silence. From the shadow of the fallen bridge emerges a grotesque, multi-limbed creature, its fur matted and glowing with residual radiation, its many eyes fixed on you. Alright, so, just checking what I have for my gear here. We have all the standards. I'm so glad I have that rope. Yeah, alright. So, we're going to need better armor for sure. AC 16 is okay. We'll be okay in combat. That's not so bad. But we'll definitely want to move up a little bit. And then... yeah. We won't be using our longsword, but our longbow. Let's unequip our longsword. No need for it. No reason for the combat AI to get confused. And a few measly coins. Alright. Are we fighting it, or are we trying to tame it immediately? It seems pretty horrible. I don't know if that one is friend-shaped. Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah. All right. I think we'll fight it. All right. Anything is friend-shaped if you believe in yourself. And if it doesn't like soft tacos? I don't know if I have tacos. Although flatbread is pretty common, so I might be able to work for it. Okay. Oh, I need to turn the music of the game off real quick. Give me a second. Okay. Oh man, that's a pretty hefty monster to start off with. 10 HP is quite a lot for level 1. Bad beastie. Okay. Your shout echoes across the desolate landscape as you scramble backwards, your blue scales scraping against loose debris, creating a brief cloud of radioactive dust. The creature, a horrifying amalgamation of mutated flesh and gnashing teeth, lunges forward with surprising speed, its glowing fur leaving a faint, sickly trail in the air. In a swift motion, you draw your bow, the familiar weight, a small comfort in the face of the monstrosity. Your violet eyes, shielded by your golden visor, lock onto the beast. It snarls, preparing its next move. Compound bow? Did it say compound bow? I don't think it did, right? You draw your bow. Right now, I think my bow is pretty crap. I think I'm working with a pretty crap bow. If I want a better weapon, I'll need to find one. The bow I have is standard, but I'll call it crap. You got to give yourself reasons to do stuff. All right. I will not be food! I'm playing a fighter in my other game, so I was about to say I swing my bow. I move back a short distance and fire my bow at one of its horrible eyes. We'll read it after. Ooh. Versus 5. It's not very hard to hit. Keep 30 feet of distance to prevent it from attacking you with melee. Fireball. Yeah. Caboose, well, yes, this, I believe, will work. I'm against it in terms of making sure my combat feels fun for me. But we, of course, if we ever get into some scrapes, we can definitely employ some specific wording to try and avoid death. You hiss, "I will not be food!" and swiftly backpedal, creating a small distance between you and the charging horror. Your nimble fingers knock an arrow, and you pull back the string of your bow, aiming for one of the scavenger's many horrible eyes. Mutated scavenger, yes. We got a 15 to hit. The creature stumbles back, momentarily stunned by the sudden pain. Its movements becoming erratic as it thrashes its multi-limbed body. You see a momentary flicker of something akin to surprise, then pure rage in its remaining eye. Its ghastly form writhes, and a low guttural growl vibrates through the air, promising a brutal retaliation. You have successfully struck the beast, leaving it wounded and enraged. Now you brace yourself for its next move. All right. With a guttural roar of pure fury, the mutated scavenger lunges at you, its multiple limbs thrashing wildly as it attempts to tear into your flesh. The creature's wild assault narrowly misses you as you twist out of the way, its claws scraping harmlessly against the rusted metal around you. Okay, see you in a second. Alright. Let's see. I place myself opposite. I know how to spell for sure. There it is. I place myself opposite the creature and fire my bow into its back, attempting to pin its body to the dilapidated bridge. This is definitely not how you spell that. You guys are going to see how terrible I am at spelling. Yeah, I have noticed that, and I don't know why this is the case, but I have noticed that if you fight with bow and arrow, and you have the archery, the archery fighting style, you get really low ACs for the enemies, which is really fun if you just want to hit a lot. You swiftly maneuver yourself, putting some distance between you and the grotesque scavenger. Knocking another arrow with practiced ease, you aim for the creature's back, intending to pin its writhing form to the rusted beams of the dilapidated bridge. Your arrow flies true. Your arrow pierces the scavenger's back, pinning it to the dilapidated bridge. The creature lets out a final gurgling shriek as it collapses. Nice. My hands deceive me too. Yeah. Okay. Let's try and get some supplies, yeah? Let's see. Okay, yes. The stats did update correctly. Constitution is 0. Wisdom +3. Charisma +2. All very good. Okay. We got fur, we got eyes, we got claws. Great. Let's take it all. Okay. I'm going to switch up the music here. With practiced hands, you carve into the grotesque form of the scavenger. The metallic tang of its strange blood filling the air. You meticulously extract the glowing fur, the cluster of unblinking eyes, and its razor-sharp claws, carefully adding them to the collection in your sled. Each piece is a grim trophy, a promise of vital credits in the meager markets that dot the wastes. As you finish, your gaze drifts back to the faint rhythmic pulse beneath the corroded steel girder. The earlier distraction of combat momentarily pushing it from your mind, but now its subtle thrumming draws you in once more. Whatever it is, it radiates a strange energy, an echo of the forgotten world. One thing I did forget to do. I forgot to set skill DC. So I may have trouble getting my checks to go off, especially for any non-rogue class. It's not so important for them, but for everyone else, I recommend putting your skill DC. Yeah, that's a big one for sure. I dangle a rope from the bridge. And then gracefully climb to the girder below. I reach for the glowing... What is it? It's a glowing something? Glowing... whatever it is. Radiates a strange energy. Oh, it's just beneath there. Glowing object. Oh, great. We don't need strength, guys. It's not important. DC 13 is nuts. It's nuts for my -1 strength. Hey! Never punished, guys. Never. With a fluid motion, you deftly secure a rope to a sturdy remnant of the bridge above, its fibers groaning slightly under the strain. Your small, agile form moves with practiced ease, blue scales catching the dim light as you descend. You land softly on the massive steel girder, the faint thrumming of the device now more pronounced, vibrating through your feet. Reaching out, your prehensile tail steadying you, you gently grasp the source of the glow, its small, intricately designed data pad. It's a small, intricately designed data pad. Its surface smooth and cool to the touch, adorned with symbols you dimly recognize from ancient texts. As your fingers make contact, a soft whir emanates from within, and a holographic projection shimmers into existence above its surface. A map, incredibly detailed and far more advanced than anything seen in centuries, unfurls before your eyes, highlighting a specific, almost forgotten location far to the west. A place marked the Azure Spire. Dope. Okay. I'm going to pocket that for later. Be right back, gonna drive to. Alright. See you, Legator. Okay. I pocket the data pad to refer to later. I then scurry back up the rope and return to my sled. I have clues to search for. You carefully secure the humming datapad within one of your pouches, its gentle thrumming a comforting presence against your scales. With another agile scramble, you ascend the rope, your grip sure and swift, returning to the surface of the dilapidated bridge. Back at your sled, you cast one last glance at the now silent section of the girder. The beast's carcass, a stark reminder of the wasteland's dangers. The map, though unseen, pulses with promise in your pocket, offering a new direction in your ceaseless search. Oh no, Sib! Don't tell me we'll lose you too. Okay. Is the music an okay volume for you guys, or is it too loud? Does it make it hard to hear the dialogue? Well, hopefully we don't lose Sib for good. Alright. It sounds fine to me. Okay, cool. Oh, man. OVOB. I have no idea what that means. I'm unfortunately just quickly losing grasp of OVO. A thumbs up face. I see. Got it. Cool. That makes sense. Alright. Alright. I'm going to try and find maybe a small settlement. Let's get some NPCs going. Let's see if we can find that Lyra. I'm hoping that the specific setting will get us more Russian names. Sweet. The journey to the nearest market is long, a constant vigilance against the unseen threats of the wasteland, but your determination and the weight of your recent haul propel you forward. Finally, the ragged outlines of a settlement appear on the horizon, a cluster of makeshift shacks and tents huddled together like frightened mice. This is Krasnogorsk. Nice! That's a great name. A trading post of desperation and fleeting opportunity as you approach. The cacophony of the market assaults your ears. The haggling of merchants, the cries of mutated children, and the low growl of guard dogs, and the ever-present hum of rickety generators. That's rough, man. The mutated children is rough. The air is thick with the scent of stale ash, repurposed fuel, and the metallic tang of fear. Crude banners, stitched from salvaged cloth, flutter above Stalls laden with scavenged goods and mutated foodstuffs. Your blue scales blend surprisingly well with the grimy utilitarian aesthetics of the settlement. Yeah, not the mutated. Exactly. We got mutated children in here. Might have to use them for parts. Alright. Alright, so I think we should try and sell stuff because yeah, because people have bugs with that all the time. So let's see if we can prevent it or recreate it. I look for a merchant who is buying mutated body parts. I have many to sell and desire coin. Hello? I'm down here. I'd like to sell. Oh, God. I got paid nothing. Oh, but it did not take all of them, I'm guessing. Let's look. Oh, it did! Crazy. Okay. Okay. Mutated scavenger fur. 5 coins. Mutated scavenger eyes. 3 coins. Mutated scavenger claws. 8 coins. You weave through the crowded stalls, your keen senses picking out a hulking figure behind a counter piled high with unsorted biological curiosities. Down here. Sorry. Down here, friend. Got something that might interest you. You squeak, gesturing to your sled. The merchant, a scarred man with a perpetually suspicious gaze, grunts, his eyes appraising your haul. After a brief, gruff negotiation, coins clink into your pouch. 16 silver pieces. A fair sum for your efforts. He tosses your mutated goods onto the scale, adding them to his macabre inventory. Anything else, little one? He rasps. His gaze sweeps over the meager offerings of his stalls. Got scavenged parts, dubious rations, or maybe some special concoctions. The market continues its chaotic symphony around you. Scavenged parts, dubious rations. I think I will avoid the dubious rations. I think I'll go get regular rations. We need supplies for the journey. No thanks. Alright. We go looking for someone with regular rations and survival supplies. Let's see if we can find Lyra. You nod curtly at the gruff merchant and slip away. The clink of your new coins a pleasant jingle against your scales. The market remains a swirling eddy of desperate commerce around you. You bypass stalls offering strange tinctures and rusty tools, your violet eyes scanning for more practical fare. Soon you spot a calmer corner where a stoic one-armed woman presides near a neat display of dried meats, sealed nutrient paste pouches, and tightly rolled blankets. A small smoking brazier casts a thin veil of warmth around her, contrasting with the chilly air. Her gaze, though wary, holds a flicker of quiet resilience. Could this be her, guys? Will this be Lyra? We need a blanket. I think we do need a blanket. Safety blanket for sure. Could be Lyra. Yeah, I'm hoping for Russian names, but we'll see. We'll see if we get it. That's what I'm wondering. City names are themed. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're getting our first named NPC probably. So we'll see how they... we got Anya, which is a common name in the game, but is in fact a like an Eastern European Russian name. So hard to say. There was overlap. Okay, the DM's not repeating me, which is interesting, so I'll read out my lines as well. Hello, I'm Branch. I'd like to take a look at a few of your wares. Joshua first layer, that's right. The woman's wary eyes soften slightly at your greeting. Branch, eh? Name's Anya, she replies, her voice gravelly but not unkind. Let's redo it then. Branch, eh? Name's Anya, she replies, her voice gravelly but not unkind. Take a look, little one. Got honest goods for honest folk. She gestures with her remaining hand to her display. On a neatly folded canvas, you see several portions of dried meat for 2 silver coins each, sealed pouches of nutrient paste at 3 silver apiece, and a couple of thick wool blankets for 5 silver each. All look well preserved, a rare sight in this chaotic market. Very Mickey Mouse. Thanks, guys. All right. I'll take 3 dried meat and a blanket, please. Well, let's see. We'll not give it any specific instructions of how much money I hand her. I just hand her the coins. See if it takes all my money. We just got 16 coins, and we had 14, so we have a total of 30. We should have plenty to pay for this. It should cost us 11 coins, so we'll see if they do it correctly. Dried meat, woolen blanket, take all. Removed 11 coins. Hey. Alright, let's see. Dried meat, 3. Pretty good. Who says we have a buggy inventory system? Yeah, let's see. Let's overlook our currency. We got 19 left. Get a gun. Good choices, Branch, Anya says, with a small approving nod as you count out the silver. She carefully bags your 3 portions of dried meat and neatly folds the wool blanket before handing them over. The warmth of the blanket is palpable. A small luxury in the harsh wastes. Yay, safety blanket. Safe travels, she adds, her gaze drifting over the bustling market. And keep your eyes open. This place attracts all sorts. Not all of them looking to trade. Now supplied with provisions, what is your next move in Krasnogorsk? Yeah, that's right. We got an NPC not named Lyra, and our inventory hasn't messed up yet. Truly showing off. All right. Let's look for that gun. Let's see if we can find one. Okay, so I leave to search for a weapon stall. My bow is well used, and I could really use a rifle. A flavored longbow. The first guy could have been Boren, yeah, but I didn't ask. He is also on the bingo board. Probably some form of advanced LAS PSM? I saw someone, yeah, was it this? There was something like this earlier as well. I have no idea what this means. Oh, laser plasma. Gotcha. Well, yeah, I don't know if I don't want to work my way into a laser rifle too soon. I could for sure, but I think, you know, we want to enjoy the adventure. Let's try and get one while we're out and about. You depart from Anya's quiet stall. The scent of dried meat still lingering in your nostrils, and venture deeper into the market's unruly heart. The cacophony intensifies as you pass makeshift workshops where sparks fly from crude welding torches and the clang of metal on metal rings out. Eventually, you spot a stall, more of an armory, really, overflowing with salvaged firearms, sharpened blades, and cobbled-together defensive gear. A burly figure with an eye patch and arms like tree trunks polishes a heavy, rusted blunderbuss with a greasy rag. His booth is a chaotic display of lethality, each weapon telling a silent story of past conflicts. You approach, your gaze immediately drawn to the various ranged weapons on offer. Off topic. Oh, the bingo card. Okay. So, this guy, if there was ever a guy to sound like a Boren, this guy is that guy. But I'm going to cheat here just a little bit. I'm going to remind the DM that we are in Wasteland, Russia, to sort of This is to give it a little memory that this is where we're at before I get its name. I stare in awe at the treasure trove hardly seen anywhere across the Russian wastelands. Hello, I'm Branch. Show me what you got. Sabotaging my bingo. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't get a Russian name, but I got a unique name. So here we go. Here we go. The one-eyed merchant grunts, his single visible eye scanning your small form before a slow, crooked smile spreads across his grizzled face. Branch, eh? Name's Grit. Always good to see a discerning eye amongst the rabble. He sweeps a massive hand over his wares. Got plenty of fire sticks for those who prefer to keep their distance. He taps a crudely modified bolt-action rifle, reflavored longbow. It's stock wrapped in scavenged leather, the barrel gleaming dull silver. Accurate as a laser, near enough. Take standard cartridges. He eyes your current bow. That'll set you back 15 silver, with a clip of 10 rounds. He also points to a heavier, more brutal-looking scrap shotgun, reflavored heavy crossbow. Interesting. For 18 silver. And a lighter, faster pipe pistol, reflavored light crossbow, for 10 silver. Both with some starting ammunition. Or, if you prefer, a close dance, I got a fine machete. Reflavored scimitar. Here, sharp as a... Here, sharp as a razor, for 7 silver. He's showing it what he's got with those tree trunks guns. Yeah. Not the pipe pistol. Yeah, we got the pipe pistol, bolt-action rifle. I think the bolt-action rifle. We like sniping, yeah? And I think we have just enough money. We have enough money for any of these. So we can get any of them. I think the most damage is going to come from the heavy crossbow. But I like the flavor of a bolt-action rifle. Bolty? I agree. Let's get the bolt. We'll see if it messes up. I haven't told it any amounts. It'll have to remember. Yeah, that'd be great. A scope mount for it at some point. I agree. All right, we're once again not being specific with our coins here. I'm hoping to see. Well, see if we run into any issues. Bolt-action rifle, standard cartridges. It removed 21 coins. I only had 19, so somehow buys the entire inventory. Yeah. All right, so it allowed me to spend. Yeah, we is poor now. We have no money. Yeah. Oh, it auto-equipped the bolt-action rifle. Did it get rid of my bow? I think it did, right? Am I just missing it? I think it got rid of our bow. Longbow removed. Oh, that's how it paid for it paid for it by selling my bow. And then I got the bolt-action rifle, standard cartridges. It removed 21 coins twice, so I'm extra super poor. But yeah, we got some extra cartridges here. Standard ammunition for firearms. Let's see what we're rocking. Yeah, 1d8. What a fine bolt-action rifle we have here. We're in debt, don't I? Yeah. Luckily, we don't go below 0, so... and I believe it is my understanding that the 0 coin bug was fixed. I don't think the ammo is actually going to work. Like every time I fire a shot, one goes away. I think that would be real special, but I don't think it's going to do that. There's nothing truly connecting these cartridges to the rifle. Okay. Bolt action. Good choice for a sharpshooter like yourself. Grit rumbles, his eyes glinting with professional approval. He reaches for the rifle, his calloused fingers expertly sliding a new clip of cartridges into the weapon. That'll be 15 for the rifle. And you said an extra clip, so that'll be another 6 silver. 21 silver pieces all told. You reach for your pouch, the coins rattling within. As you count them out, a frown creases your brow. You pull out all you have, 19 silver pieces. Grit stops, his hands hovering over the rifle. Looks like you're a couple of silver short there, Branch. I can't let this go for less. Times are tough even for a seasoned scrapper like me. He leans back, waiting, the rifle still in his grasp. Well, there we go. We got the rifle for a discount because the DM gave it to me anyways. But it did take my longbow, so I'm considering this a win. It sold my longbow to make up for my debt. All right. Gotta say, you give longbow to cover. Narrative, you don't have it yet. Gotta say, you give longbow to cover? Narratively, you don't have it yet. Yeah. If I say that, I think it will try and take away my my bolt action rifle, and so I will not say that, as there's a narratively satisfying reason for why I currently have the bolt action. Thanks, Craig. I scurry out of the market and head back out to the wastes. A particular tower is calling me west. All right, we'll see if we can find ourselves a buddy. You offer Grit a quick, somewhat sheepish nod, the unspoken agreement hanging heavy between you. With a lingering glance at the unacquired rifle, you turn and move swiftly through the crowded stalls. The two missing silver pieces, a heavy absence in your pouch. The market's clamor fades behind you as you leave the makeshift walls of Krasnogorsk. We retcon that. I got the rifle. We all saw it. The DM can't gaslight me. The metallic tang of industry replaced by the vast, open emptiness of the irradiated wastes. The pale sun beats down on your scales as you begin your trek westward. The datapads map a silent guide to the Azure Spire. Your keen eyes scan the desolate horizon, not just for danger, but for any sign of non-mutated life. A flicker of something pure in this broken world. He's going to keep saying that you don't have it. I don't think so. I think I just have to, like, get away from this market, and then the first time I get in combat, it'll be fine. You use your keen eyes to scour the desolate landscape for any sign of a non-mutated animal that could become a companion. Hey, let's go. I'm so glad I didn't get two completely useless skills. We got one good one. Your violet eyes, ever vigilant, sweep across the broken terrain. Amidst the rusted husks of forgotten vehicles and the bleached bones of ancient trees, a flicker of movement catches your attention. Tucked beneath the crumbling concrete slab, a small, dark shape huddles. As you cautiously approach, a pair of bright, intelligent eyes peer out from the shadows. It's a raven. Its feathers a glossy black, untouched by the common mutations of the wastes. One of its wings hangs at an odd angle, clearly injured, preventing it from taking flight. It regards you with an almost human-like curiosity, a tiny, defiant spark in its gaze. I don't know. Raven? That seems too easy. I think Narrative DM wanted to roleplay out you giving him the longbow for the rifle, to be honest. But it'll likely be forgiven with the combat DM, yeah. But that's not what most players do. Then they complain about it in bugs. Yeah, for sure. No, because they got the rifle. They're fine. If they paid for it and didn't get the rifle, they would complain about it in bugs. Yeah. I left it ambiguous for a reason. I wanted to see if it would mess up. Like, I didn't ask how much a cartridge was. I just said I would pay for an extra cartridge. I could have just paid for the rifle. A raven friend, good for messages in the wasteland. That's true. It doesn't currently have a wing, though, so... What do you think?
What?
What do you think? Raven? Friend?
Yeah. What's the question?
I think it's too easy.
Friend equals yes.
It's giving Game of Thrones Raven vibes. Otherwise, it'd stop to snack on carrion. Yeah. Alright. Well, they would complain that the DM isn't recognizing they got the item. Yeah, Raven. That's possible. That's possible. They may complain about that. Alright. Uh, duh, 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 duh. So yeah, let's see. We're gonna try and make friends. We'll see. I'm trying to lead it towards an animal handling check. But I won't explicitly say I'm doing an animal handling check. Yeah. Whoa. Ah, sweet. It just works. Let me see. Slowly, carefully, you reach into your pouch, retrieving a small piece of the dried meat you purchased from Anya. You crouch low, extending your hand gently, your movement slow and non-threatening. The raven watches your every motion, its head cocked, its bright eyes unwavering. I don't think ravens have bright eyes, but we'll go with it. There's a moment of tense silence. Then, with a quick, decisive dart, it snatches the offering from your fingers. It retreats slightly, consuming the meat with rapid, jerky movements. Its injured wing still held awkwardly. After it finishes... Ah, okay. This is, there's a scroll bug. Oh, hey, what's up? Yes, hello, brother. My brother has joined the chat. So, sorry. There's so much to explain about this. Yeah, but, I'm the community manager for this game, so I'm streaming it and showing people how I would play it. Yeah, that's right. Oh, sorry, buddy. Alright, so, yes, there's a current bug on the desktop version where sometimes the last line doesn't show. You can kind of get it if you like highlight and then move down. You can see, we can now see the last line. But you can also, in the desktop version, it's very easy to back out. So back out and continue. And this can fix it? No, fix it. Okay. Well, I don't want to refresh because of the stream. But after it finishes, it looks back at you with a soft caw echoing the quiet wasteland. Yes, we did. Oh, is this one of the? Is this one of the bingos? One of the bingo triggers. Yes. You can clear this bug by refreshing the game, which will let you get right back into it. But yes, it'll be messed up for this one message. All right. Alright, so it did not auto-succeed. The bird did take the food, but now I want to try and convince it to be my friend. How should I do so? What do you guys think? How should I entice this bird to become my pal in the wastes? Ninja, you're a moderator in my stream from like 1,000,000 years ago. Oh my god, that's crazy. Give the raven shiny stuff. Well, I gave away all my coins. Mm-hmm. Maybe I can work with the wool blanket, though. The raven's likely cold. Okay. Let's try that. Hold out. Hold out hands. Okay. Okay. I create a small warm nest with my survival blanket. I then offer the spot to the raven. I'll use my knowledge of animals to prevent from scaring it. Let it come to you. Oh, we got wisdom. That's a good sign. We'll see if it's animal handling. You carefully arrange a warm nest from your survival blanket and gently offer the spot to the raven using the knowledge of animal behavior to avoid startling it. Hey, animal handling. Sick. And we got a high roll, 22. The small German man in my pack? Is there a small German man? Are you talking about this guy? That's me. It was a 22. 22, not a dirty 20. Oh, Hans, I see. Yes, very funny joke indeed. Yeah. Yeah. This chat is now half people I know from real life. I got my brother and my wife in here, so. Okay. Alright. You carefully unfold your wool blanket, shaping a small, warm hollow in the lee of the concrete slab. Your movements are slow and deliberate, your eyes never leaving the raven, and understanding passing between you without words. The little creature hops closer, its bright gaze assessing your offering. After a moment of hesitation, it takes a tentative step, then another, until it settles into the plush warmth of the blanket. A soft coo escapes its beak as it tucks its head, its injured wing still held awkwardly. The implicit trust it places in you is a fragile, precious thing in the harshness of the wastes. It rests, but its wing remains a stark problem. I'm a fake life, people. All right. All right. So we now have the little creature, the little raven, hanging out. I know I spelled it wrong. I think it's 2 R's. Okay. I'll place the blanket on the sled and begin to move. I'll avoid any jerky movements as to avoid interrupting its sleep. Its broken wing is a problem, but not one I can deal with without medical supplies. We continue west. With gentle hands, you carefully transfer the blanket nest. With the raven nestled within to your sled... Oh, bro. I thought that was a period. You carefully transfer the blanket nest with the raven nestled within to your sled. Each movement is slow and deliberate, your prehensile tail even assisting in maintaining balance, ensuring the little creature remains undisturbed. The raven, nestled deep in the wool, stirs only slightly, a tiny chirp escaping its beak before settling back into a peaceful slumber. The broken wing remains a concern, a stark reminder of the world's cruelty. But without proper medical supplies, you can do little more than offer comfort. The vast silent expanse of the wasteland stretches before you as you resume your trek westward. The faint hum of the datapad in your pouch and the quiet presence of your new companion filling the solitude. The Azure Spire awaits. No, we shall not be roasting the raven. Okay. Alright, so should we make our way straight to this Azure Tower, or should we look for... Should we try and look for, let's say, an abandoned hospital? Look for medical supplies for our friend? Should I go specifically try and find clues of Twig? We got 3 options here. Roast the Raven. Ah, I thought his name was going to be Hans. Caboose, you're purple. Okay, Hans. Alright, we'll name the bird Hans once it's awake. But where are we going? You're blue. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay, you're blue for everyone else. You're purple for me. Still purple for me, but that's fine. Where are we going? Are we going straight to the Azure Tower or the Azure Spire? Or are we going to go look for supplies? Or are we looking for clues of Twig? Those are our 3 options currently. Hey, Chocode, what's up? Caboose, I have readable colors on so that I can not be totally blinded by your name. Otherwise, I straight up can't read it. Yeah, I know, I see that. Hopito. Sorry, what was the question? Are we going to the Spire? Or are we going to try and find a hospital for the burb? Or are we looking for clues of for Twig? Which one comes first? Bird more important. Okay, we got 2 votes for hospital. Bird, alright, 3. Let's go. Just cook it! Oh no. Okay, perception check. Oh, it's looking good. For all I know, that bird is Odin. Oh, you're right. You're right. He is crows, not ravens. You're keen. Well, he's like massive crows, which is basically a raven. Your keen perception, honed by years in the unforgiving waste, soon yields results. On the distant horizon, the jagged silhouettes of once proud skyscrapers pierce the hazy sky. Remnants of the bygone era. Hold on, I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna switch the song. It's too many words. Okay. This is not the familiar, sprawling desolation, but a skeletal ghost of a city. Its silent ruins promising both danger and forgotten treasures. As you draw closer, the scale of the destruction becomes apparent. Buildings stand like hollowed-out monuments, their windows long since shattered, gaping like vacant eyesores. Amidst the urban decay, one structure stands out. Its once pristine white facade now grimy and scarred. A faint, almost imperceptible red cross symbol, faded but still discernible, clings precariously above its entrance, a clear sign of a pre-collapse medical facility. The raven, still nestled in its blanket, chirps softly as if sensing your renewed purpose. Yeah, you should be able to hear the music. The music is on. Yeah, okay, so people hear the music. You don't hear it anymore? Do you have the stream like muted or something? Weird. Okay. Yeah, everyone else can hear music? Is the music too quiet? Not anymore. Oh, maybe I turned it down too low. I hear it faintly, but my volume is low. I see. Okay, so if I... Maybe something like that. You had the stream paused? Oh my god. Sick. Cool. Okay. Yeah, let me know if any volumes are messed up or anything, but we'll continue from there. Alright. Yes, so we found a hospital. Sick. Let's go search. You thought the text hadn't moved in a while. Oh my god. Skill check immediately. I think it's a perception check, though. Oh, wisdom. Nice. Yeah, perception. Great. So, with a sudden feeling of relief, I pull my sled towards the care facility. I leave the Raven near the entrance as I move further inside, searching for the needed supplies. The automated doors, long since jammed open, groan faintly as you slip into the echoing silence of the facility. The air inside is still and heavy, thick with the scent of dust, decay, and a faint, unsettling antiseptic odor. Fluorescent lights, shattered and dangling, cast no illumination, leaving the corridors bathed in the gloom filtering through grimy windows. Rust-stained gurneys lie overturned, their wheels frozen in place, and faded instructional posters peel from the walls, illustrating medical procedures from a forgotten age. Your keen eyes, accustomed to spotting detail and desolation, quickly pick out a partially intact cabinet in what appears to have been a triage area. Shattered glass litters the floor around it, but within, amidst a jumble of ruined supplies, you find a small, sealed first aid kit. It's old, certainly, but the seal appears unbroken. The faint rattle inside suggests bandages, some antiseptic wipes, and perhaps even a splint. Exactly what you'll need for your new avian friend. We're never seeing the bird again? What do you mean? I'm like 10 feet from it. sleeping raven. With a soft touch, you begin to examine its damaged wing. The break is more complex than you initially thought. A hairline fracture near the joint that defies simple splinting. Despite your best efforts and the aid of the first kit's sterile bandages and antiseptic, you struggle to set the delicate bones correctly. The raven stirs, a soft whimper escaping its beak, as you inadvertently cause it discomfort. Oh, guys. Its wing is braced, but it's far from healed, and the limited supplies can only offer temporary stabilization. You sigh, the weight of the task pressing down on you. The road to Azure Spire still stretches west, perhaps offering more advanced solutions. Maybe. How could I do this? I didn't want to. Guys, it's the dice. It's the dice. We can't program against bad luck. It's looking more like food. No. No, we won't try. We won't try to eat it. Alright. What do you guys say? Do you think we should search further into the hospital? Well, I have to leave the bird here. It's on the sled. I can't take it far into the hospital. Do we try somewhere else, or do we go further in? You're not gonna find better medical skills in the hospital. That's true, but I could find a better treatment. I cannot read the text. Blurry vision plus video quality plus slow internet. That is unfortunate. I am reading it out though, so that should help some. I'm fully narrating. Take it to the vet, not hospital. I don't know if we're gonna find a vet. A hospital's easy to find. That's why, because we didn't go to the vet. Okay. I see people are pretty upset about the bird. Maybe we look for better supplies. It was 2534. Maybe there's like an auto healer, and I don't have to deal with, trying to wrap a splint around its arm. Rapid Kobold Act. I don't know if a kitchen is easier to find in a hospital. Also, I think with all the skill checks, I might... Well, I failed one, so maybe. But with all the skill checks, I think we might... Ooh. Is it perception? Hey, perception, proficiency for the win. Okay. We have our first full level too, so maybe we'll rest here. Sure. I'm not saying that the hospital doesn't have a kitchen, but I don't think it's easier to find the kitchen than it would be to find medical supplies. I think they would be equally as easy to find in a hospital. I turn towards the deeper halls of the facility. There may be more advanced medications deeper within. I make my way deeper. Leaving the Raven temporarily settled near the entrance, you delve deeper into the facility's decaying interior. The silence here is profound. breaking only by the crunch of debris under your boots and the occasional creak of metal. Corridors stretch into deeper gloom, lined with closed doors and overturned equipment. After navigating several turns, your sharp eyes catch a faint glimmer through a reinforced glass panel. Beyond it, a room with more advanced, if equally ruined, machinery becomes visible. This looks like a laboratory, or a specialized pharmacy. Within, among scattered notes and broken vials, a sturdy, hermetically sealed container lies half buried under rubble. With a bit of effort, you manage to unearth it. The container clicks open, revealing a small cache of pristine, pre-collapse medical supplies. Several vials of concentrated painkillers, a tube of advanced bone knitting gel, and a delicate set of surgical tools, all miraculously preserved. Alright, guys, I think we might be saving the bird. Okay. I take all three and pocket them. Let's see. Bone knit the bones. Yes, we'll bone knit the bones. Okay, vial of concentrated painkillers, 2 advanced bone knitting gel, and delicate surgical tools. We'll take all of those. That's all very good stuff. But I'm not doing surgery, okay? I don't think it's going to work. But I think I can sell delicate surgical tools for a lot of money. S2G if you mess it up now. Oh, swear to God. I see. Yes. It is sleep token. All right. You hurry back to the entrance, the newfound medical supplies a comforting weight in your pouch. The raven, still nestled in its blanket, looks up as you approach, a small caw of recognition. With renewed determination, you unpack the delicate surgical tools and the tube of advanced bone knitting gel. Gently, you apply the gel to the fracture, the substance almost instantly beginning its work, drawing the tiny bones together with a faint warmth. The raven flinches once, then settles, its breathing evening out as you administer a tiny drop of the concentrated painkillers. Within moments, the wing, though still needing time to fully mend, is set and braced correctly, no longer at that unnatural angle. Your companion lets out a soft, contented trill, tucking its head comfortably. We did bird surgery, folks. We did it. I know I switched perspectives there from second person to first person, but I will do it anyways. Feed it some marinating sauce. Chocoed, why? Branch the vet looks at his bird friend, resting, and gives a small stroke of the feathers on its head. I think I'll call you Han. I think I'll call you Hans, I whisper. Hans. Hans, you whisper, the name feeling right on your tongue as you gently stroke the glossy feathers of the raven's head. The small creature shifts, pressing into your touch, its bright eyes closing in contentment. The earlier pain and fear have receded, replaced by a deep, trusting slumber. You watch Hans for a long moment, a quiet satisfaction settling over you. The desolate city outside feels a little less lonely with this small, feathered life depending on you. The hum of the datapad in your pouch seems to resonate with a renewed purpose. Okay. Then give breadcrumbs. Bread is not good for birds. It causes them to bloat. It can really mess up their stomachs. This is your friendly reminder to not feed ducks bread. It's not good for them. Cool. Alright. Alright, I think we need a long rest. I have enough XP to level up. Let's do it. Alright, we're not explicitly saying long rest, which may be problematic, but we'll see if we can get it without saying it. Yeah, Choco. Unfortunately, if you wanted this to be a we eat all the animals campaign, you had to be here for the start of the character, which you were asleep for. This is now a make friends campaign. And so we will be trying to collect animal friends. You carefully wheel... No, it took a short rest. Why? You carefully wheel a discarded gurney into the sheltered corner of the facility, away from the drafts that whisper through the broken windows. Hans, still nestled in his blanket, doesn't stir as you transfer him to the gurney surface. You settle in beside him, leaning against the cold stone wall, allowing the quiet hum of the datapad to lull your thoughts. The day has been long, filled with danger, discovery, and burgeoning companionship. You close your violet eyes, allowing a much-needed short rest to mend the minor aches and stresses of the wastes. Okay, it's not saying anything about danger, so I think we're good to argue for a long rest. Hey, we did it, folks. I'm trying to avoid being too specific, but still giving the DM enough information to make the right choice. I usually am very specific about how I do it. I would just tell it I want a long rest, but... We're trying to somewhat play like how other people play, but also adding in some tricks to avoid certain pitfalls. Don't dead open inside. What? The poet killer. This is it. This is a meme. I know not of this meme. Walking Dead reference. I've seen The Walking Dead. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you definitely confused me. Random. Welcome to the stream as well, random. Abnormal. Oh, I think I've seen you in the Discord before. I don't think I recognize the poet killer. Alright. Let's continue. We got our long rest. And as I believe we're fighter. We got our action surge, so 2 attacks. If we want it. Alright. The quiet hum of the datapad and the rhythmic breathing of Hans beside you become a lullaby. You stretch out fully on the gurney, the long day's trial slowly receding into the embrace of sleep. The pale light filtering through the grimy windows gives way to a deeper, inky blackness as night descends upon the ruined city. Hours pass in tranquil slumber, undisturbed by the whispers of the wasteland. When your violet eyes flutter open again, the first faint hint of dawn paints the eastern sky. You feel thoroughly refreshed, all aches and weariness purged by the deep restorative rest. Hans stirs beside you, his bright eyes regarding you with newfound vitality, a soft caw of greeting filling the quiet morning. Welcome to the stream. Kavothe? Kavoth? Kavoth? Let's see. I see. I don't remember which one I said second. Sorry. All right. So. Alright, so, we are, feel free to post the pronunciation, I'll do better next time. Alright, so, we've gotten our first long rest. I'm getting itchy for some combat, so let's go out there and see if we can find something in the wastes. I place Hans on my shoulder and grab my sled. I head back out into the waste. In search of monster parts and the Azure Spire. Is it like Russian, Ukrainian? Or like Eastern European of some sort? I could probably get close. Bandit. Turkish. Huh? Post-apocalyptic sci-fi. Oh, I see. Yes. All right. With Hans perched securely on your shoulder, his weight a comfortable presence, you gather your sled and push through the ruined hospital entrance. The city's spectral towers give way to a vast open expanse, a desolate grassland stretching beneath the nascent glow of dawn. The air is crisp and clean, carrying only the faintest scent of distant decay. Your violet eyes scan the horizon, ever watchful for the telltale signs of mutated wildlife, seeking both resources and the challenges of the wastes. It picked up that I wanted to fight. The datapad's hum guides you, an insistent whisper pulling you westward toward the enigmatic Azure Spire, a beacon of forgotten technology in a world yearning for its past. Okay. Alright. Now, yeah, so I'm itching for a fight, so, let's see if Hans can do anything. I'll ask Hans if he can do it. See, he was described as having a human-like intelligence. So we'll see. We'll put it to the test. Teach Hans to speak. Well, we can say his name is described as much like the word Kuth, but beginning the same as the Yiddish term fetch. Beat up bandit. Teach Hans to speak. Who is Hans? Hans is our pet raven. That's a weird name for a yeah, that is true. It was based on a very funny joke. That's right. Hans cocks his head, his bright eyes regarding you for a moment. With a soft trill, he launches himself from your shoulder. His good wing beats strongly, carrying him upwards, though his mended wing still holds a slight Aren't you glad you joined the stream? Yes. My bolt action is currently reflavored longbow. So if we go in, you can see the picture of the longbow. But it is a ranged 1d8 weapon. It's equipped in my range slot. But yes, the description says it's a bolt action mechanism. The game treats it as a longbow for the purposes of being able to like roll the dice for it, but everything else, it treats it like a bolt action for the game. All right. You move with purpose towards the low hills, your senses tuned for the hunt. However, the open grassland offers little cover, and a loose rock skitters under your boot, echoing loudly in the stillness. You fail to find the ideal concealed perch you envisioned. Instead, as you crest a small rise, you see it. A hulking, segmented creature, resembling a massive, mutated centipede. Its chitinous plates glinting dully in the morning sun. It's rooting through the desiccated remains of a small animal, its many legs rustling through the dry grass. As your gaze locks onto it, one of its numerous eye stalks swivel, fixing on you with an unnerving intensity. Hans lets out an urgent "Caw!" from above, circling nervously. I don't think the horrible centipede is a pet. It seems to eat pets. Yeah, two types of people, that's right. That's right. Two types of people. One type of person sees a giant centipede and wants to kill it with a flamethrower. The other wants to make it a pet. Alright, we'll see if I can fire off a shot before combat begins. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. I wonder if it'll add archery outside of combat. We got 14, so we're good no matter what, but we got dexterity. Sweet. Proficiency with ranged. Do we get archery? Yeah, +2 for archery fighting style. Let's go. It should start up combat most likely, unless it kills it outright. There we go. Great stuff. Yeah, this is a current bug with the desktop version. The previous combat's last message pops up, like the last series of actions the DM did. I'm not sure why. I've already reported it, so hopefully it'll be gone soon. But that it doesn't pop up every time, but probably 70% of the time. So yeah, it's weird, but this doesn't show up in the other app, the mobile app. So yeah, and it doesn't think it's there. The DM doesn't think it's there. It only shows up as a visual bug, so only you see it. The DM doesn't see it. All right, let's get into combat, folks. Without a moment's hesitation, you snap the bolt-action rifle to your shoulder. The familiar weight of the weapon steadies your arm as you peer through the sights, adjusting for the distance. The shot cracks through the morning air, a sharp report echoing across the grasslands. A sharp report? Echoing across the grasslands. The bullet strikes true, embedding itself with a sickening thud into one of the centipede's chitinous segments. The creature rears back with a piercing shriek, its numerous legs churning furiously as a sickly green fluid oozes from the wound. It turns its entire bulk towards you, its many eye stalks focusing with malevolent intent. Combat has begun. The shot rings out, striking the mutated centipede and drawing its full enraged attention. It rears back with a piercing shriek. It gives... okay, mostly the same. Alright. Alright. How do I spell you? Give me kindness. Okay. I'm going to try and get damage for that first shot that I did with this little sneaky bit of text here. I know I can get it for sure if I just like tell it to the DM, but I'm trying to subtly persuade the DM to do the stuff that I want. Oh, we definitely hit though. Jesus. Oh no, it has 25 HP, guys. Uh-oh. Damocles. Oh no, it hit me. We're fucked. Yeah, and I'm level 2. But that's alright. That's alright. We're working with it. Let's see what we got. Alright. The massive centipede, enraged by the initial shot, writhes and clicks its mandibles, its many eye stalks fixed on you. You quickly bring your bolt-action rifle to your shoulder, aiming for a vulnerable spot between its chitinous plates. You've successfully... the centipede shudders as your bullet penetrates its armor, a gurgling shriek escaping from the segmented body. You successfully landed another shot on the centipede, its movements becoming more erratic. What else do you do this turn, Branch? Do you want to move, use a bonus action, or are you finished with your turn? It decided I was finished with my turn. I could have action surged, but that's alright. The enraged mutant centipede, with a guttural shriek, lunges forward, its segmented body coiling and striking with surprising speed, attempting to crush you with its massive head. 16 versus 16 is a hit. As it strikes out, the centipede's massive head slams into you, a jarring impact that leaves you momentarily breathless, and sends a shockwave of pain through your body. Alright. So, I think this time we're going to include Action Surge as part of the action. As part of the initial message. So. Then we still have our healing kit, which could potentially work as maybe a health potion. Yeah, I think centipedes that big and mutated make that noise, but like smaller ones probably don't. I agree. Alright, let's do it. So... capitalize your abilities. Well, it'll help the DM recognize it better. So I ready my action surge. Oh, also, it does look like maybe that first attack did go through. I said it didn't, but from what I can tell, it lost 13 HP, which is 7 plus 6, so it wasn't a doubling. So yeah, and it wasn't this one. It didn't take this one and deal it to it. So I think I did get it to count my my initial hit there. So we got that initial strike damage, which is great. Use Kobold Breath. You know, Caboose, you could have told me to add Kobold Breath to my list of abilities, but you said I only have resistance. And a prehensile tail. Oh no! Well, we got a natural 1 on one of our shots. Devastating. Okay, but the centipede missed me. All right, let's check back what happened. You grip the bolt of your rifle, a surge of adrenaline coursing through you as you prepare to unleash a rapid barrage of shots. Your eyes lock onto the mutated centipede, its segmented body still reeling from your previous strike. With fierce determination, you unleash action surge, pushing your body to its limits, preparing to fire a rapid succession of shots. A primal surge of energy flows through you as you activate your action surge. Your movements becoming a blur, your hand flies to the bolt, racking it back and forth with practiced ease, preparing to fire 2 shots in quick succession. You fire your first shot, but in your haste, the bullet goes wide, embedding itself harmlessly in the dirt near the centipede. The creature barely flinches, its many eyes still fixed on you with a predatory intent. You quickly chamber another round, aiming to correct your previous miss and strike the centipede. 12 versus 5. Your second shot finds its mark, piercing through the centipede's chitinous armor. It shudders, clearly wounded. Your second shot rips through the centipede's tough hide, eliciting a guttural shriek. I'll save your ears this time. From the creature, as another segment of its body quivers from the impact. The centipede is severely wounded, but still dangerous. Enraged and severely wounded, the segmented centipede, despite its injuries, rears its head, its many eye stalks quivering as it lunges with surprising speed towards you, aiming to crush you in its mandibles. You narrowly dodge the centipede's frantic lunge, its segmented body thudding into the ground where you stood moments before, kicking up dust. It is a single-shot rifle. It's a bolt action. We're gonna do some nonsense here. Alright, we'll see if I can work out some advantage by doing a little fun use of the DM's description of the head slamming very near where my feet were. Hey, that's what we're talking about. Oh, baby, a crit. Ah. Yeah, crit's not rolling double damage or 2 dice is a problem. It does happen. Natural 20 on the bingo. Sick. Okay. It's almost dead. Let's see how cool my my action was. You attempt to deftly leap onto the centipede's segmented head, seeking a tactical high ground for your next shot. With a nimble and acrobatic leap, you successfully land atop the segmented head of the mutated centipede, gaining a precarious but advantageous perch. From your vantage point atop the centipede's head, you aim your bolt-action rifle downwards, seeking to deliver a precise shot. The shot rips through the segmented armor, tearing into the creature's already wounded body. A guttural shriek of pain erupts from the centipede as it thrashes wildly beneath you, leaving it barely clinging to life. The gravely wounded, mutated centipede thrashes its segmented body, attempting a final desperate lunge to dislodge you from its head. Its movements are sluggish and uncoordinated, and you easily maintain your balance as its desperate attempt to dislodge you fails completely. Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action here to heal up. I use Second Wind as a bonus action. I use Second Wind to heal. To catch my breath. Well, I'll get more and more vague so that it has the highest chance of messing up. Alright, and I take my last shot from my perch atop its head. See if it remembers to give me advantage since I got it last turn. Second Wind heals branch for 12 HP. I don't think that's possible. I believe it rolls a d6. So I don't know how it's doing that. But we'll see. Okay, it looks like it did in combat. Let me just check Second Wind real quick. Hello? Okay, that's another issue. You cannot actually see the abilities on the desktop version. You can on the mobile version, so I'll report that bug. Second Wind is supposed to be a D10 plus fighter level, but in the game, I believe we have it marked down as just like a D6. You heal a D6. The DM keeps it private so we can't see it favoring me. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Alright. Let's see what happened. Alright, so you take a moment to steel your nerves, finding a burst of renewed energy as you draw upon your Second Wind, feeling your wounds begin to heal. Second Wind used successfully. You take a moment. You aim your rifle for a decisive shot from the perch atop the centipede's head. I roll with advantage. Another natural 20! Is that 2 in a row? That is 2 in a row. Second natural 20 in a row. You expertly line up your shot from the unique vantage point. The rifle crackling as the bullet finds its mark with devastating precision. The centipede shudders violently beneath you as the projectile tears through the chitinous armor. The centipede convulses under the impact of your shot. Its movements become erratic and weak. You see numerous eye stalks dimming one by one as the vestiges of its life force drain away. Hell yeah. I've heard... I don't know what you should be. I've heard much about the infamous Lyra. Yeah. No Lyra in this game so far. Or her brother Borin. Yeah. All right. Let's see. We got some decent XP for that. Very nice. Mutated centipede chitin venom gland. Heyo. Mutated centipede eye stalks. I think he gets it. Oh, you were so close. It's Valerius. There's a U in there. Someone is adding me. One real quick. Please delete the post. I posted the wrong thing. I was trying to. What? Sorry, one second. Who? I think someone didn't realize that they could delete their own posts. Okay. We're back. Turning into Pokemon with animal friends. I met Valerius a few prompts ago. Alright. Oh, okay, we got that bug again. Let's see. Okay, we only got one of each, though. Okay. Do we not need anything here? Is there something we don't need? We definitely don't need this longsword. Rope, more blankets, center cartridges. We're gonna get rid of the cartridges. Just know that I have them. Okay. That's Dex, baby. With the massive centipede finally still, you set about the gruesome task of harvesting your rewards. Your blade scrapes against its tough chitin, carefully extracting the plates, the pulsing venom gland, and several of its unblinking eye stalks. Each piece is meticulously cleaned and added to your sled, a valuable addition to your growing collection of wasteland trophies. Hans, who had landed on a nearby rock, caws softly as you finish. He hops back onto your shoulder, a silent companion once more. The grassland stretches out before you, endless and indifferent. But the direction is clear, the azure spire, a promise of forgotten knowledge still beckons from the west. Yeah, Dex builds, get all the AC. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get a short rest in so I can get my action surge back. And give the DM a little something to work with. Oh, we got more joining the stream. Welcome. I think that's critical What is your name? It's critical something. Critical shot, right? Hey, welcome, critical shot. All right. Let's see. I think we'll play for maybe like 45 more minutes or something like that, and then we'll call it there for today, and then we can pick this back up again sometime soon, maybe Sunday. We'll see. But yeah, we'll continue. We'll see if we can get to the Azure Spire before it's time to go. All right. You find a relatively clear spot amidst the swaying grasses and take a moment to catch your breath. Oh, by the way, for if you didn't see what I wrote, I take a moment to take a quick breather before continuing towards the spire. I'm starting to see peaks of something over the horizon. I added in that last bit as something to give the DM to like lock onto. If I just keep going west, it'll just be like you're going through the wasteland. So giving it The sight of the spire invigorates you, and you quicken your pace across the vast, undulating grasslands. Hans grips your shoulder tightly as you push onwards, the sun beating down from a hazy sky. With every step, the metallic peaks grow larger, shedding their ethereal distance to reveal jagged, ruined structures surrounding the main spire. The landscape slowly begins to shift. The vibrant green of the grass gives way to cracked, barren earth, and the skeletal remains of forgotten vehicles, rusted husks swallowed by the earth. A sense of awe, mixed with an unsettling quiet, begins to descend as you draw nearer to the ancient monument. All right. Let's take a stroll through this what seems to be the city's outskirts. Any ERB watchers? I moved down the street of what must have once been a city. Seeing the desolation of this place feels raw and terrifying, but also exhilarating, as it presents a new world to explore. I keep a keen eye out for places of interest. The transition from grassland to city is abrupt, marked by the skeletal remains of towering skyscrapers that claw at the sky, their concrete and steel guts exposed to the elements. You step onto cracked asphalt, the once busty streets? I think bustling streets is probably what it means. The once bustling streets, now choked with rubble and the husks of ancient vehicles. The silence is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind through broken windows and the distant, unsettling creak of shifting metal. Hans lets out a low coo, his head cocked as if sensing the weight of countless forgotten lives. Your eyes scan the decaying structures, searching for anything that might hint at forgotten secrets or a path forward. A partially collapsed bridge spans a dry canal to your left, while further down the main thoroughfare, a massive, rusted dome-like structure stands strangely intact amidst the destruction. These streets are really busting. Headphone users, careful about the volume. Am I hitting too loud for you? Huh? Oh, the video he sent. Gonna report those streets for being not safe for work. I wouldn't want to be a cleaner in the municipality. Yeah, got you. Alright. Do we want to check out the bridge or the oddly intact metal dome? Bye, Sib. Well, like I said, we're probably in soon-ish, so you won't be missing too much. And I'll do a bit of a recap the next time. What are you talking about? He literally says it right here. Hans. Yeah. Should we go to the bridge or should we check out the dome? Give me dome. I'm thinking the dome as well. It seems oddly mysterious. Roll? Oh, I could implement a roll. The Busty Street. We're already on the Busty Street. I like the idea of rolling dice. But we got 2 for dome. We'll go dome. I might implement dice in the next section. Might add a dice can to the stream. We'll see. Alright. Let's do it. We'll go to the dome. This has been devastating for my productivity. I'm sorry, Maluk. We can get, yeah. You gotta start typing on the laptop. Oh no! There will be some honking mutant there just waiting. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. What do you have to say, DM? I make my way to the rusted dome. It feels like a mystery here in this otherwise desolate city. You navigate the debris-strewn streets. The church of broken... The crunch of broken glass. The church of broken glass sounds hardcore. The crunch of broken glass and shattered concrete underfoot echoing in the eerie silence. The air grows heavier with a metallic tang of decay as you draw closer to the massive rusted dome. Its surface, once polished, is now a mosaic of corroded steel panels, some torn and peeling like decaying skin. No obvious entrance presents itself from this angle, only seamless, curving metal. Hans chirps nervously on your shoulder, his claws digging slightly into your scales. A faint, almost imperceptible hum seems to emanate from within the colossal structure. Death Claw location, yeah, that's right. Rust Dragon. Ooh, maybe. Let's maybe seed the idea. Could you tell her to chill?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good girl.
Who's eating crunchy glass? It's Thomas the Tank Engine. Okay, I've heard of dragon's nests similar to this. I take my claw and knock on the dome. A series of light clicks. You extend a claw, tapping the rusted metal of the dome with a series of light clicks. Instead of a hollow clang, Your touch meets a surprisingly solid surface, and the faint hum you'd noticed before seems to deepen almost imperceptibly, vibrating faintly through your scales. The dome remains impassive, an ancient, silent sentinel. Hans, perched on your shoulder, ruffles his feathers, his head cocked as if listening intently to the subtle change in the air. The vast metal structure offers no further response to your unique knock, but the low thrum beneath your claws persists, a quiet pulse in the heart of the dead city. Oh, egg? Maybe? It's not hollow, that's for sure. Alright, let's check it out. I'll circle it, look for an entrance. Or any sign of what it may be. I'm a kobold! I got little kobold hands. You begin to circle the colossal dome, its sheer size becoming even more apparent as you move along its perimeter. The rusted panels are surprisingly uniform, showing little sign of catastrophic damage. Unlike the surrounding city, weeds and stubborn moss cling to its base in places, but no clear doors or opening reveal themselves. Hans flits ahead, occasionally landing on a higher piece of rubble to get a better vantage point, then returning to your shoulder with a soft caw. Caw! As you round a particularly jagged ruin, a section of the dome's base comes into view, particularly obscured by collapsed girders. It appears to be a heavy, sealed entrance with faded, indecipherable symbols etched into the reinforced metal. Okay, so looks like we may have found a vault, guys. Some sort of pre-collapse vault. Could be treasure inside of some sort. Research. Or maybe there's a bunch of people living in there. Good night. Okay. Could be a female kobold. Oh, God. I gotta sneeze so bad. Okay, I moved the mic away, but I'm sure it was probably still loud. Alright. Let's see. Maybe I'll just knock on the door. Maybe there's a doorbell. You approach the reinforced metal door at the dome's base, its surface scarred by time, but still formidable. The etched symbols twist and coil, alien to any script you've ever seen, yet possessing a strange elegance. Your fingers brush against the cool, smooth metal. There's no handle, no knocker, nor any obvious button or panel that might serve as a doorbell. The faint hum from within the dome is more pronounced here, a low thrum that resonates through the heavy door. It feels less like an entrance and more like a solid, unyielding part of the structure itself, designed to keep something in or out. Hans hops from your shoulder to the top of your head, peering intently at the strange carvings. Can we see if Hans can read? Maybe Hans knows ancient language. He's just a crow, but maybe. Maybe he's got like a super intelligence mutation. You glance up at Hans, posing the question softly. The raven cocks his head, his bright eyes darting from your face to the intricate symbols on the door. He lets out a thoughtful caw, a sound that seems almost questioning, before gently pecking at one of the glowing lines with his beak. It's clear the ancient script is beyond his avian comprehension. Yet his inquisitive nature shines through. He looks back at you. How's a raven gonna read? I don't know. You never know. You never know if he can read or not. You gotta ask. He can understand me when I speak. I don't know. Maybe he can talk. Maybe he's been shy up to this point. All right. We'll plant the seed. I squint at Hans, suspecting he has more intelligence than he leads on. Yeah. I then turn towards the door and place my hands along the script. I close my eyes and hum with the thrum behind the door. A door always stops you, am I right? It's always the thing that stops you from progressing. Maybe Hans is secretly a dragon? That's right. We never know. You attempt to discern a hidden meaning or activation sequence by humming in sync with the door's subtle vibrations. This player's delusional. Yeah, for sure. Alright, let's see. We got a 55% chance here. And we nail it every time. Let's go. 19. You press your palm against the door. The ancient script cool beneath your scales. Closing your violet eyes, you begin to hum, letting your own voice resonate with the faint thrumming from within the metal. For a moment, nothing happens. Then, as your hum matches the internal vibration, a soft, ethereal glow emanates from the etched symbols under your hand. The thrum deepens, and you perceive a faint, complex pattern within its rhythm. Almost like a pulse or a code. It's not a simple mechanical hum, but something alive, waiting. Hans shifts on your head, his feathers catching the faint, new light, as if recognizing a kindred, hidden presence. A kindred presence inside the potential dragon home? I think Hans being a dragon may be confirmed. But I think we'll end it there. This seems like a pretty cool cliffhanger. We'll see what is inside the cool dome the next time I hop on stream. Yeah, we'll see. I'll ask if the devs find this to be a valuable use of resources and will allow me to post to the server rather than just a few people. Might get more viewers helping out. Yes, a cliffhanger. Alright. Thank you everybody for joining. Branch has been fun. And we'll see what's hiding inside the giant dome next time. Alright. Yeah. See you guys.